Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't mind, subscribe. I've got an announcement, big announcement. But first I want to say thank you. Without my YouTube support, this wouldn't have happened. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I woke up this morning and I was curious what I was going to talk about, and I said, you know what? I've got to thank my YouTubers. You folks out there are just fantastic. Now you want to know what I'm talking about. Well, my son, which I made everyone aware, I guess a couple of weeks ago or whatever, that he's running for Prince of the 4th grade. Yeah, he got it. He didn't win by much, but it was just enough. I didn't want him to get really excited for it because there was a couple of students that are families more upper class. I guess they underestimated what Virgil could actually accumulate. But he's going to be Prince, and this event's going to happen, I think my wife told me, on the 18th. So we're going today to have his Prince outfit custom made. Going to a tailor shop that we've used in the past. And so he's going to be the star of the show, as they say. And I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's getting this experience. Little things like this in life makes you who you are. It's events that you can look back on and say, you know, I did this. Virgil did most of this on his own, by the way. Now, Grace and I made a small contribution, very small, roughly about $20, maybe 25, but whatever. But it was small. So he honestly won this with hard work, and so this makes me kind of proud of him. Okay? Of course, some of it comes from you folks. That's why I'm saying thank you. Now, that money is not going to waste. Grace informed me that they had their meeting yesterday and then the counting of the money and so forth. And the future plans are getting the school freshened up with paint. It is looking kind of depressing. But so I'm glad for that. And also they're going to do their best to have internet access to all the rooms that has TVs, which is throughout the school. We just recently did a TV in Virgil's class a few months back. So they're trying to make it to where it can be more efficient to get their online programs that are available here in the Philippines from the Department of Education more fluently. And I'm glad for that. Virgil's come a long way for a public school. And I'm happy for that. He's doing quite well. So I can't say anything really negative about the public school. Now keep in mind now, the public schools here in the Philippines, they don't have no janitors. The students take care of the school. They don't have a cafeteria, so they have to bring their own food. So that's another reason Grace gets up so early. Not only does she prepare breakfast for me and Virgil and her, but she also prepares food for him to take to school for lunch. So she gets up around 4:30 because they leave here between 6:30 and 7 to go to school. Well, Virgil does. Grace has not been going early in the mornings anymore. She's finally built enough confidence that Virgil can do it on his own. which I'm happy. Mama's starting to let go a little bit. I keep telling her, he's a boy. You got to turn him loose a little bit. You let him be a kid. You can't keep him spotless all the time. I said, it looked like you waxed him every 30 minutes. But she's starting to be a little better at it, and I'm glad. You know, he's getting some good experiences for childhood. You know, that's another reason I enjoy living in this community. He's not restricted. He can get out around the community. We don't have to worry with traffic or anything bad happening to him. The neighbors all know us, and it's like being back 60 years ago, when everybody knows everybody and every family takes care of everybody's kids. That is golden. It really is. And thank you guys again. Now, the next project is, as you're well aware of, our food giveaway at Christmas. Now we're gonna, I don't know how much the rice is at this point in time, but I'm sure it's increased since last year. And last year it was a sizable increase. Hopefully it's not that sizable this year. Because we like giving out roughly 300 sacks of food. That's what we normally try to do. Sometimes more. But we like to get around 300. That pretty well covers most of the ones that are around my community. And it gives them an opportunity, that's food that they don't have to buy, that they can use for education, things that they need. I'm sure there's a lot of things that we're unaware of that they need and they just don't have the money. And they're too proud to ask. Of course, right now, I'm kind of in that predicament myself. Not really, but I mean, we're tight. Oh, coffee. Yeah, I'm having my second cup, and I got happy thoughts. And thanks to you guys, I really do. Sometimes I get a little bit worried that for some reason things work out. You know, even though some of my little projects that I've enjoyed doesn't pan out the way I want them to, but overall, I can't complain. I love living here in this jungle. As you're well aware of, if you listen, it's peaceful. And occasionally you hear some roosters. But I'm happy this morning. I really am. I'm looking forward to being at the school. And more than likely, we have to walk with Virgil as he goes up front. But we have a prince in our family right now. Yeah, Prince Virgil. What do you think about that? So folks, I really appreciate everyone. And I thank you again and again and again. This is a highlight for my son and, of course, for Grace and I. But most importantly for him, it's something he can look back on when he gets older and say, I did that. And thank you. Thank you very much. If you don't mind, subscribe.